in her book Divine Revelation of Hell, which was written back in the 70s, which is way before the New Agers even came out with this hogwash. I'm sure she wasn't even aware of it back then. She talks about seeing UFO after UFO, and she's in hell. I mean, Jesus is giving her a tour of hell. She sees UFOs coming in, unloading people, and then taking off. And so all of these New Age light bearers, now these workers bringing in this whole New Age agenda, this ascended masters agenda, and all their little, light crap. They're all being told that they're going to be protected and taken off the earth for their protection. And here they're just taken down to hell, dropped off, and then the UFOs go back to get more. They're the first ones taken to hell. And that's one of the things I always laughed about with the New World Order, because when you look at the red list and the blue list and how they always say that all Christians are going to be on the red list and the first one's removed, there's not too many Christians that are on the red list. The majority of believers today are on the blue list. The red list is all those who got them to power to begin with, and that's always been the funniest thing about it, as far as I'm concerned, our justice out of the whole thing, because you see the Clintons and the Bushes and all these Illuminati children freaks that have been working for years, their entire lives, and doing all these rituals and sacrifices to bring about this New World Order. And when Satan does arrive on Earth and this whole New World Order does start to be implemented, they're all the first ones to be red-listed and taken off and killed. So it's really kind of funny. So it really just kind of matches Satan's whole, way he does things anyway. He goes after his people first. He eliminates his people first, the ones who help him and help bring him to power. He eliminates them first, and then he'll come after the Christians. He's not counting on any man-made military, such as NATO forces. Well, most of them are cloned and chip implanted now anyway, and soul scalped and possessed. That's Satan's army. Satan's army right there, the ones he counts on, are the ones who are going to be soul scalped, the ones who are already cloned, the ones who are half human, half machine, the ones who have been subjected to all these experiments that truly aren't even human anymore. Walk-ins, aliens or demonic beings that take over human bodies. Those are Satan's forces. He doesn't want anything to do with humans. He doesn't want a thing to do with humans. And so all these humans today that think they're going to be Satan's buddies when he arrives on Earth are in for a big shock. And you know what? I've been warning these people in Black Ops programs for years about how they're going to be portrayed by him. And it's never too late to get out of those Black Ops programs, to renounce Satan, ask the Lord for forgiveness, and go to and ask the Lord for redemption from that. The Lord will redeem all those. Even though they're in Satan's army now, they can still switch sides while they're still alive. There's still time to be forgiven for that and to accept his salvation and then start working for him and being in his army. Question from listener: they must really not want this information talked about because the attacks are really bad tonight. There's some weird frequencies mixed in with your voice that makes me nauseous, confused, and knots in the shoulder muscles. Great show. Yeah, bless Sherry. Keep up the good work. Yeah, they can attack the airwaves, and not a lot I can do about that. So are you saying there is not a rapture like all the churches, books, and movies say there is? That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. If you look in Revelation chapter 3, where the Lord talks about the church of Philadelphia, when the mark of the beast is enforced upon the entire world, the Lord will protect his own. But when you get to that point, he's not talking about a rapture now. He just says he will protect his own during that time here on earth. He didn't rapture Noah. He put Noah in an ark. And there are spots throughout the world where the Lord can hide his people and protect them during the last half of the tribulation period. But if you look at Enoch and the Lord's own words, it's the wicked that are removed from the earth, not the righteous. Not the righteous. The two groups of 144,000 will be working at that time. They'll each have their own responsibilities. But the numbers itself, even by the time Satan starts enforcing the mark and worship of the beast, and starts enforcing the chip or name or number in their hand or forehead, most of the church is going to be dead by then. I mean, really, at least probably, 70-80% of America will be destroyed by then. Because at that point, Americans are scattering and running all over the world. They're refugees in other countries of the world. most of America is destroyed by then. And so, yeah, most of them are dead by then, or just barely alive, being kept alive by the mercy of other nations who are taking them in and protecting them. Question from a listener. I'm not a real political man, but I like what I see here from Ron Paul. Ugh. Ugh. Ron Paul, Mr. Nacera man, Mr. Al Gore butt kisser. Do you have any biblical insights on Ron Paul? Yeah, I've got Bible codes on Ron Paul. You can go to my website at sherryschreiner.net or thewatcherfiles.com or even at SherryTalkRadio.com, and I have an article on Ron Paul. Now, it's these same Nacera New Age freaks that I've been talking about all night that claim Ron Paul as their own. They claim him as one of their own people. And so, even before he was running for office, I was just already ad nauseous by him. It just gets worse daily because so many people are deceived by him. Well, he's delivered thousands of babies, and he wants to do this and he wants to do that, and restore our Constitution, and everything he wants to do is already a mandate of the New Age agenda. What they want to do, what the Ascended Masters want to do when they come to Earth, what Al Gore wants to do. Al Gore is also aligned with the New Age movement, and so is Ron Paul. No surprise, people. And like I've said, quit thinking we have one hope left here in America. That in 2008 we actually have a chance to turn things around. We don't. Ron Paul's not the answer. Blatantly, the others aren't either. We don't have an answer. All we have is time. Time to prepare for what is coming. And so it's up to you what you do with that time. You can get off the fence. Get right with the Lord. Get your relationship good with the Lord. Do what He wants you to do. Because we only have so much time left here on Earth to where we can get ready for Satan's arrival here on Earth, to where we can get busy every day tearing down the strongholds of the New World Order by destroying their high-tech technology. I mean, their chemtrails program, financed by the Navy Department, billions and billions of dollars they put into this, and we can destroy it with hundreds of dollars worth of orgone. So we need it all over the place, folks. We need it everywhere. Lord leading His people into doing a lot of different things, and that's what you need to be doing because you don't have much time. If Ron Paul was elected president, we would just go to the alien agenda. We have like two different agendas right now that are fighting to bring Satan to Earth. You got the alien agenda, and you have the New World Order Illuminati agenda. Ron Paul is just the alien agenda. That's all. It's just another agenda. They both serve. Hillary Clinton and Ron Paul, and all of them serve the same devil, master. They all serve the same master. And so there is no hope with Ron Paul, folks. Don't waste your time on it. I don't think I'm going to take any more questions tonight. Sorry about all those. Yeah, if you're getting attacked, don't worry about it, because I'll have this on record. I'll have it up on my radio site and my other websites during the week so that you can listen to the show. Everything sounds and looks pretty good on my end. But I don't put it past them, anything they're going to do to just try to destroy this radio show, they pretty much try to do. Anyway, until next week, everybody, y'all bless.